wood, no splinter, nah. Hennessy feel good, make the feeling numb. Got me feeling like the 98 jigger, Nigga, what? Get out, get move. My bitch broke, you ain't rock, no cap, no get out, get move.
A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey in Shai Stadium. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the USC Trojans and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Catching up with the Trojans head coach before the game. He has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Scarlet Knights offense will get the football first. Here's the strong arm Dylan Lonergan. Came over through the portal from Boston College. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Need 10 yards on this third down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So USC's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. He may have a matchup on the outside he can really take advantage of. A lot of teams have attacked this corner. All wideouts, no backs. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Got a man. It's Jordan. Turning it on. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
On target to the left. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught by Williams on the right. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. On target. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Trojans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. Got a little grass. Got some room headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
And the thing you got to watch out for with this running back is he's pretty streaky. When he breaks off a big one, more big runs normally follow soon after, and you're seeing it now on the last 2 plays.
And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big gain for the offense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Raymond. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense set for a first down play. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. This new Big Ten is balanced and deep, and you're not going to get many mulligans. You're going to need to get off to a quick start.
And it's going to be a physical grind ahead. You look at the schedule for these teams, it's brutal. Each and every week, you are going to get tested. So it's important they get off to a really fast start. They've got to come out, pick everything they did on the practice field this offseason, and let these guys go play.
Yeah, and you got to let it rip, man, because that's always your first goal, right? We talk about conference championships, winning your conference, and then it gets you to where you need to go. So looking forward to getting conference play kicked off in the Big Ten.
Release to the back. It's complete. Ripping off the huge gain down to the 17-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback making checks. They'll move the tight end. They feed him again. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you can tell maybe a little bit nervous, maybe just not starting the way they wanted to, didn't script the plays, but now putting the...
Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the score tonight.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Jordan.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Going to try to get it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside.
Upstairs, he's got it. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Trojans in the hurry up. Best uniforms in the sport, and a play is made befitting of those threads.
Well, this is not the format to have a debate back and forth. Not the best uniform in sports, but definitely always a lot of flash. And
oh, it's a fumble. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. His drive opens up at the 23-yard line. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting... down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Zings it complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Scarlet Knights are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. Maybe a crease. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. They've got the screen set up. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Back to throw, it's Mayava. Pulls it in, it's Anderson. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. New set of downs after the completion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
And you must do that against a guy of this caliber. This kind of QB will absolutely pick you apart. You got to get hurries, you got to get pressures, and when you can get hits and make him feel the physicality of the game, maybe you can take that guy and knock him down a few notches.
Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure coming. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Trojans send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Touchback? We don't want no stinking touchback. Here he comes out of his end zone. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Under fire. And they got it.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Hard in the backfield, it's Jordan. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Mosley. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Makes the grab over the middle.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Trojans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Trojans are in the hurry-up. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. The corners are walked up tight. The RPO, fire complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. He's got him. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guy.
And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
Really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Back swinging for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Right down the middle. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? He's loose. They'll finally get him out of bounds at the 21, but not before a huge pickup.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Rush is on him. He's going to run it. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business.
Quarterbacks are, there's so many adjectives to describe them. Calm, cool, collected, accurate, so on and so on. But a lot of times it's just smart. Understanding the situation, the down and distance, and knowing where that first down marker is. Great job going to get that first down, new set of downs.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Booster!
Might be changing the route.
Go!
Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights.
Coaches talk all the time about finishing halves. Man, that is perfect execution down the stretch. take the lead, take most of the clock, and you get the ball coming out. Way to close this first half. Great execution.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Throws to the tight end. He's open on the right. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air. It's Mayava. Fires to the middle. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Hold on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see what's up with that. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Number 42, set to kick off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
USC's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he's looking for his team to really make some noise here in the third quarter. They know they're in playoff contention. They know that this is a big-time game to separate themselves, but they have got to have more intensity here to start the third quarter.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
No, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and...
Makes the catch, and he's free. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
So now it's second and long. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. It's Mosley. There he goes. Touchdown Trojans. That one will give them the lead. On to attempt the try.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that opening scoring drive here in the second half. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Scarlet Knights moving quickly to the line. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open opportunities.
Ball is loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way. Defense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Here comes the heat. That one falls incomplete. They reached into the bag of tricks on first down and couldn't pull it off.
Just feels great as a player because this offense, they've probably been practicing that flea flicker play all off season, all season long. They finally get a chance to dial it up, and they go out and they execute it perfectly.
And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be fourth down. The Scarlet Knights will send out the punt unit.
In punt formation to kick it away.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They stop him immediately, flying down the field and get to him before he can even get started. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey guys, checking in from the USC sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. That's reeled in. It's Jordan. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rigged running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Dragged down, but they'll move the stick. First down. After that last play, there is a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42.
Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give them the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another day.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced them into fourth down. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
The run inside. It's Raymond. Picks up the first down. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around him doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. Receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And I thought the game plan has been so good by this defense, man. They know exactly who his go-to guy is out wide, and they're doing a great job of mixing up coverage, taking that away. Listen, this QB doesn't have to go to him, and that's why I think you look next. Who's your next best playmaker that can make something happen for you? Maybe go find him, because they're locked in on that star out wide.
Makes the quick grab. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
Here's the pressure. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming.
And that's just what this defense needed. They needed to get a stop here in the 3rd quarter. They've given up.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Running inside, it's Raymond. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. He might want another play.
Let it go!
To the air on 1st down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Moving out to the right. Fires on the move. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was able to come away with the pick.
Fighting off the defender. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Heward. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
This quarterback has been struggling to find a rhythm in this game so far. Didn't have a ton of success in the 1st half, so here he is trying to ignite the offense with a deep shot, but not able to come away with a completion.
On third and long. He has to throw for it. Flips it out in the flat. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
You can see why this running back is on the field on third down. He's a weapon in the passing game. Really nice job by the quarterback. He got through his progressions really, really quickly. Found the running back, just dumped it off, and he was able to make something happen with it and move.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls off.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. So the final period starts with a second down play. The play action fake. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. The Trojans decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Makes it past the marker. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. At the end of that last play, there is still a Scarlet Knight player who is, they've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Bringing the heat. Makes the catch. He stopped at the 32. Picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Scarlet Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Oh, look, Ma, one hand.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty lucky. Got it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Inside the 15. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Here's a heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Raymond. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And they get a little closer here late in the game.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Back to pass, it's Heward. Quickly to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a short and heavy tackle on the tight end. Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. And the Trojans line up to punt it away. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. And here comes the punt team. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the back. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He wants to change this route. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. Might have gone into that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 3rd. He wants a big play here late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Down late in a 4-point game, they'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him this time. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Wants to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Touchdown, Rutgers! They move on top here in the 4th.
I know it hasn't always been pretty for this guy throughout the course of the game, but David, he has shown tremendous mental toughness. He just keeps going back on the field, and he keeps taking his shots. He looked really good on that last drive throwing the football, and now gives his team the lead.
And he has struggled. That's his first passing touchdown. But in the moment when his team needed it the most, in a 2-minute drill when it's the hardest, he puts it together, goes down the field, and takes the lead for his football team.
Lining up for the PAT. He's got it, and the lead is up to a field goal. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Using his legs, it's Jordan. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Contact in the new leads to that penalty. Good news for the offense. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. The give to the back. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Trojans use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Looking to pass. It's Heward. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Oh, they're after him. Almost had the completion. Just missed it.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Complete to the left. Tremendous awareness to get what he could and bounds, and now the offense trying to score one late. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the Trojans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! And they tie the game inside a minute to go in regulation.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Making side adjustments here.
Someone moved a little early, and the offense will go backward. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. He's looking to pass. He uncorks one deep. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and two-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
We'll get it started here in overtime. The run inside. It's Miller. Maybe some room here. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
What a big-time run for this offense. A physical run, getting down, almost scoring the touchdown.
Yeah, and considering how well they're running it right now, why won't you just hand it off to this guy right here again?
Bust through behind his pad. Touchdown USC! And they grab the lead here in overtime.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback may change this route. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. This is one of the best games we've called this season. A thriller, and it comes down to the wire here in overtime.
I could watch these two teams play another
ain't what it seems. Life ain't what it seems. Life ain't what it seems. I had a dream, it wasn't all bad. I got everything that you can buy and they pay no tag. My life like a movie, picture perfect, I'm the main. I just took my shot and they're still thinking what I aim at. Life ain't what it seems. I had a dream, it wasn't all bad. I got everything that you can buy and they pay no tag. My life like a movie, picture perfect, I'm the main. I just took my shot and they still thinking what I aim at. Life ain't what it seems. Life ain't what it